told you they were coming for your guns. Just like we told you that he was going to do a national abortion ban. It's the same old talking points. It just got put back to the states. As for your guns, when it comes to Section 922, the Biden administration, they kind of adopted it correctly. It prohibited people from publicly carrying or discharging guns while intoxicated. As the Fifth Circuit Court emphasized, those laws were narrowly aimed at the problem of drunken gun handling. Unlike Section 922, they did not apply in private or to drinkers when they were sober. Now the government argues that regular users of a drug like marijuana are the equivalent of habitual drunkards. God. At the founding, Buskey says, I don't think that comparison rings true to most Americans. Those habitual drunkards, he notes, were not simply people who regularly consumed alcohol. They were an especially problematic subset who could not conform their behavior to the law, or whose heavy drinking interfered with their ability to support themselves and their families. If they get their way, gun-owning cannabis consumers can be charged with 3 related felony charges federally. All told, the combined maximum sentence add up to nearly a half a century in prison. The Trump administration is asserting that it applies only to habitual drug users, which is not what the law says. Provisions, treatment, and individuals who are addicted to any controlled substance as a distinct category of people who are not allowed to possess firearms. The law does not define addicted. But under the Controlled Substance Act, the term addict includes any individual who habitually uses any narcotic drug so as to endanger the public morals, health, and safety or welfare. And the ACLU, what's crazy about this, is taking kind of both sides of this, protecting Americans' gun rights, siding with the NRA. What they're essentially saying is, if you use marijuana recreationally or even nightly, you shouldn't be allowed to own a firearm. If you have been drinking, you're not allowed to carry. You're not allowed to shoot a weapon. And I agree with that regulation, because alcohol, let me tell you, that is the cause of a lot of problems. And if you're under the influence of, the Lord's lettuce, if you will, no, you should not be carrying. That kind of makes it fair, right? A meet in the middle thing. But what the Trump administration is saying clearly is that if you use the Lord's lettuce at all, a controlled substance, you are not allowed your Second Amendment rights.